Debate. It's a word that sparks images of podiums, microphones and heated exchanges. The very essence of debate often conjures up scenes of intense verbal battles where words are wielded like weapons and the stakes feel incredibly high. But at its core, debate is something far simpler and more profound. It's about dialogue. It's about the exchange of ideas, the meeting of minds, and the willingness to listen as much as to speak. It's about engaging with different perspectives, even when, especially when, we disagree. It's in these moments of disagreement that we find the opportunity to grow, to expand our horizons, and to understand the world in a more nuanced way. In a world saturated with information and polarized opinions, the ability to debate respectfully is more crucial than ever. Debate challenges our assumptions. It pushes us to question what we think we know and to consider viewpoints that we might have otherwise dismissed. It forces us to confront our own biases and see the world through different lenses. This process of self-reflection and open-mindedness is essential for personal growth and for the health of our communities. It's in the crucible of respectful disagreement that we forge stronger arguments, deeper understanding, and ultimately a more just and equitable society. Through debate, we learn to articulate our thoughts more clearly and to appreciate the complexity of the issues at hand. This is the power of debate, to transform perspectives, foster civic engagement, and remind us of our shared humanity. It is through these meaningful exchanges that we build bridges, find common ground, and work together towards a better future for all.
Imagine a world where everyone agrees. Sounds peaceful, right? But it would be a world devoid of progress, innovation, and critical thinking. Disagreement, when approached constructively, is the engine of progress. Debate provides a platform for these disagreements to flourish, not as battles to be won, but as opportunities for growth. When we engage in respectful debate, we open ourselves up to a world of perspectives different from our own. We begin to understand the why behind the what. We move beyond surface-level disagreements and delve into the complexities of an issue. This process of understanding, not necessarily agreeing with, is what fosters empathy and builds bridges of understanding.
A healthy democracy thrives on the active participation of its citizens, and one of the most powerful ways to participate is through civil discourse and debate. When we engage in reasoned discussions about the issues that affect our communities, we contribute to a more informed and engaged citizenry. Debate empowers individuals to become active participants in shaping their society. It provides a platform to voice concerns, propose solutions, and hold elected officials accountable. Through respectful dialogue, we can find common ground, bridge divides, and work together to address the challenges facing our communities.
History is replete with examples of how debate has been a catalyst for social progress. From the abolition of slavery to the fight for women's suffrage, transformative change has often been sparked by courageous individuals who dared to challenge the status quo through reasoned discourse. Even today, we see the power of debate in movements for social justice, climate action, and economic equality. Through peaceful protests, online forums, and town hall meetings, people are engaging in dialogue, raising awareness, and advocating for change. Debate is a powerful tool for shaping public opinion, influencing policy, and creating a more just and equitable world.
Mastering the art of respectful disagreement. Engaging in effective debate is a skill, one that requires practice and a commitment to respectful dialogue. It's an art form that, when mastered, can lead to more productive and meaningful conversations. It's not about shouting down opposing viewpoints, but about engaging in a thoughtful exchange of ideas. The goal is to understand each other better, even if you don't end up agreeing. Here are a few tips to become a more effective and empathetic debater. Listen actively. This means giving your full attention to the speaker, making eye contact, and showing that you are engaged in what they are saying. Pay attention to what others are saying, not just waiting for your turn to speak. This can be challenging, especially if you feel strongly about the topic, but it's crucial for respectful dialogue. Seek to understand their perspective, even if you disagree with it. This doesn't mean you have to agree with them, but it does mean acknowledging their viewpoint as valid. Use I statements. Frame your arguments in a way that expresses your personal perspective without invalidating the experiences of others. This helps to keep the conversation focused on ideas rather than personal attacks. For example, instead of saying you're wrong, try I see things differently, because this approach fosters a more open and less defensive dialogue. Avoid personal attacks. Focus on the issue at hand, not the person you're debating. It's easy to get caught up in emotions, but remember that the goal is to discuss ideas, not to win an argument. Respectful disagreement is about challenging ideas, not attacking individuals. It's about finding common ground and understanding, even in the midst of disagreement. Be open to changing your mind. This doesn't mean you have to abandon your beliefs, but be willing to consider new information and perspectives. One of the most rewarding aspects of debate is the potential to learn and grow. When you approach a discussion with an open mind, you allow yourself the opportunity to expand your understanding. Be open to the possibility that your perspective may evolve as you listen to different viewpoints. This is the true essence of respectful disagreement, the willingness to grow and change through dialogue.
Finding common ground. Empathy in debate. Empathy is crucial to respectful and productive debate. It is the foundation upon which meaningful conversations are built. It involves stepping outside of our own experiences and trying to see the world through the eyes of others. This means actively listening and being open to different perspectives. When we approach debate with empathy, we acknowledge that everyone's perspective is shaped by their own unique experiences, values, and beliefs. This understanding fosters a more inclusive and respectful dialogue. Empathy doesn't mean we have to agree with every viewpoint. Instead, it encourages us to appreciate the diversity of thought and the richness it brings to the conversation. But it does mean that we strive to understand where others are coming from and engage with their perspectives in a respectful and compassionate manner. This approach helps to de-escalate tensions and promotes a more constructive exchange of ideas. This willingness to listen and understand is what allows us to find common ground, bridge divides, and work towards solutions that benefit everyone. By fostering empathy in our debates, we create an environment where collaboration and mutual respect can thrive, ultimately leading to more effective and harmonious outcomes.
Debate's transformative power has the ripple effect. The power of debate extends far beyond the individual. When we engage in thoughtful and respectful dialogue, we create a ripple effect that can transform our communities and the world around us. Debate fosters a culture of open-mindedness, critical thinking, and civic engagement. When people feel heard and respected, they are more likely to engage in constructive dialogue and work towards solutions. This can lead to greater understanding, cooperation, and positive change within families, workplaces, and communities.
Debate is a catalyst for individual growth. Debate is not just about changing the world, it's also about changing ourselves. Engaging in respectful disagreement challenges our assumptions, broadens our perspectives, and helps us develop critical thinking skills. Through debate, we learn to articulate our thoughts clearly, listen actively to opposing viewpoints, and construct well-reasoned arguments. These skills are invaluable, not just in the realm of formal debate, but in all aspects of life.
Strengthening communities through dialogue. Imagine a community where people feel comfortable sharing their perspectives, even when they differ from the norm. Imagine a community where disagreements are seen not as threats, but as opportunities for growth and understanding. This is the power of debate to strengthen communities. When we create spaces for respectful dialogue, we foster a sense of belonging and shared purpose. We learn from each other, break down stereotypes, and build bridges of understanding. Through debate, we can create more inclusive, just, and equitable communities for everyone.
A call to engage. Embrace the power of debate. In a world often characterized by division and polarization, the need for respectful dialogue and debate has never been greater. Let us embrace the power of debate, not as a weapon to be wielded, but as a tool for understanding, empathy, and positive change. Let us create spaces where diverse voices can be heard, where disagreements are welcomed as opportunities for growth, and where we can work together to build a more just, equitable, and compassionate world for all.